Hey guys, remember that play we've been working on? Now's the time.
Released on June 29th, 1994, Little Big League is a family sports comedy about a 12-year-old boy named Billy Heywood who inherits the Minnesota Twins baseball team from his grandfather and promptly makes himself the manager. It found its true audience on home video and cable television, where kids who loved baseball watched it repeatedly until the VHS tapes broke. So where did they all end up? Miles Feulner was born in 1982 in Salt Lake City, Utah. He was a local kid. The film's director specifically sought children from the Salt Lake area for certain roles, and Feulner was among those cast through a Utah casting call. He also appeared in the family drama A Home of Our Own, 1993, alongside Kathy Bates, and in an episode of The Client, 1995. He plays Joey, the most skeptical and sharp-tongued of the three friends, the cynic of the group, whose best line is delivered entirely straight. "If I owned the Twins, I wouldn't even show up here. I'd just hire a bunch of scientists to do my homework. I mean, if you're rich, you don't have to be smart. That's the whole beauty of this country." After Little Big League, Miles Feulner made a handful of additional appearances in television through 2001, then left the industry entirely. In December 2012, he was arrested in Salt Lake County for retail theft and possession of methamphetamine. No further public information about his life has emerged since. He is approximately 44 years old as of March 2026. Timothy Busfield was born on June 12, 1957, in Lansing, Michigan. His father was a drama professor and his mother the director of Michigan State University Press. He earned a theater degree from East Tennessee State University and came up through regional theater before landing Arnold Poindexter in the first two Revenge of the Nerds films, 1984, 1987. His defining role came as Elliot Weston on the ABC drama 30-something, 1987 to 1991, the show that defined the anxieties and aspirations of the baby boom's domestic middle age, for which he won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a drama series in 1991. He also played Mark, the antagonist, in Field of Dreams, 1989, the man who wants to tear down the baseball field. He is also an avid pitcher who spent 9 seasons with the semi-pro Sacramento Smokies between acting jobs, amassing a record of 30 wins and 12 losses, and was inducted into the Sacramento Baseball Hall of Fame in 2024. He plays Lou Collins, the Twins' star first baseman, the character loosely based on Twins legend Kent Herbeck, who becomes Billy's most important adult ally and falls in love with Billy's mother. In 1994, the same year this film was released, a lawsuit was filed alleging that Busfield had sexually assaulted a 16-year-old female extra during the filming of Little Big League. The suit was settled in 1996 for an undisclosed amount. Busfield also lost a related defamation suit and was ordered by a judge to pay $150,000 to the Minneapolis law firm that had represented the accuser. He joined The West Wing, 1999 to 2006, as White House press journalist Danny Concannon. He married actress Melissa Gilbert, Laura Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie, in 2013. On January 4th, 2026, an arrest warrant was issued by Albuquerque police charging Busfield with sexual abuse of twin boys on the set of the Fox television drama The Cleaning Lady, where he had been working as a director between November 2022 and early 2024. The boys' parents said Busfield had instructed the children to call him Uncle Tim. On January 13th, 2026, after the U.S. Marshals Service joined the search, Busfield turned himself in. He was dropped by his talent agency Innovative Artists. On February 6th, 2026, the Bernalillo County District Attorney's Office charged him with 4 counts of criminal sexual contact of a child. By March 2026, additional women had come forward with separate allegations spanning back to 1991, including actress Claudia Christian and 2 women who said they were assaulted as teenagers at the B Street Theater in Sacramento. Busfield has denied all allegations through his lawyers, who have noted he passed a polygraph test and that an internal Warner Brothers investigation found the original allegations unfounded. He is 68 years old as of March 2026. Luke Edwards was born Lucas Daniel Edwards on March 24th, 1980, in Nevada City, California. His mother, Debbie, enrolled him in acting lessons for fun, and an instructor recognized his talent quickly enough that the lessons became a career. He was 9 years old when he played the traumatized, video game-obsessed Jimmy Jimmy Woods in The Wizard, 1989, alongside Fred Savage. At that same age, he also portrayed the real-life kidnapping victim Stephen Stainer, abducted at 7 and held for 7 years, in the NBC miniseries I Know My First Name is Stephen, 1989, a performance that required him to carry the emotional weight of a real person's ordeal. He plays Billy Heywood, the baseball-obsessed 12-year-old who inherits the twins and makes himself manager, a role that requires him to be credibly in command of a locker room full of adult professional athletes, which Edwards pulls off by never once appearing to be performing. After Little Big League, Luke Edwards appeared in Newsies, 1992, as Les Jacobs, American Pie 2, 2001, in a brief cameo, and the horror film Jeepers Creepers 2, 2003, before transitioning into independent film production, producing and starring in Little Paradise, 2015, and A Beginner's Guide to Snuff, 2016. In July 2014, the Minnesota Twins honored him at Target Field to celebrate the film's 20th anniversary. He continues to work in low-budget horror and independent films, and has moved increasingly into producing. He is 46 years old as of March 2026. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We release new Where Are They Now videos every week. Billy L. Sullivan was born on May 24th, 1980, in New York City. He was 10 years old when he was cast in one of cinema's most recognizable crowd scenes, the boy in the gray suit who appears briefly as one of the young Henry Hill's children in Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, 1990, Jimmy Conway's son, in a film that would eventually be selected for preservation in the Library of Congress. He also appeared in Ridley Scott's 1492, Conquest of Paradise, 1992, as the young Fernando Columbus. He plays Chuck, Billy Heywood's loyal, easily impressed best friend, the one who is in awe of everything and whose friendship is one of the few things that makes the film's final act emotionally land. His brother is actor Michael Sullivan. After Little Big League, Billy L. Sullivan continued acting through 1998, appearing in The Big Green, 1995, Tank Girl, 1995, and the NBC television series Something So Right, 1996 to 1998, as Will Pacino. He produced the teen drama Faded Memories in 2008, his last acting credit, and subsequently moved into music production. He is 45 years old as of March 2026. Ashley Crow was born Ashley Diane Crow on August 25th, 1960, in Birmingham, Alabama. She built a steady television career across 4 decades, appearing in Party of Five, American Dreams, Grey's Anatomy, and most prominently as Sandra Bennett, the wife of the paper salesman, in 41 episodes of the NBC drama Heroes, 2006 to 2010. She plays Jenny Heywood, Billy's widowed mother, the woman trying to balance letting her son grow up and protecting him from a world that wants to use him. After Little Big League, Ashley Crow continued working consistently in film and television while raising her son, Peter Henry Crow Armstrong, born March 25, 2002, in Sherman Oaks. His father, Matthew John Armstrong, also an actor and a lifelong Chicago Cubs fan, raised their son among baseball. In 2020, Pete Crow Armstrong was selected by the New York Mets with the 19th overall pick in the MLB draft. He was traded to the Chicago Cubs in 2021 in a deal that sent Javier Baez to New York. He made his major league debut in September 2023. In 2025, he had his breakout season, an all-star, the first player in the majors that year to reach 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases, finishing with 31 home runs, 95 RBIs, and 35 stolen bases, the 30-30 club in his first full season. His favorite movie is Little Big League. He has said he watches it whenever it airs on MLB Network, not because his mother is in it, but because he loves it. She is 65 years old as of March 2026. Jason Robards was born Jason Nelson Robards Jr. on July 26, 1922, in Chicago, Illinois. His father, Jason Robards Sr., was a prominent stage and film actor, and young Jason spent his childhood in Los Angeles wanting nothing to do with the theater. He was a star athlete at Hollywood High School and joined the U.S. Naval Reserve at 18. As a radio man, he served 6 years in the Pacific, seeing action in 13 sea battles. His ship was approximately 100 miles off the coast of Hawaii when the attack on Pearl Harbor occurred on December 7, 1941. Close enough for the war to feel entirely real, but not present for the attack itself, despite what has sometimes been reported. That service, and possibly the weight of it, gave him material that would define his acting for the rest of his life. After the war, the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and a string of small New York parts led to Eugene O'Neill, The Iceman Cometh in 1956, Long Day's Journey into Night in 1957, and a career that would make him the foremost interpreter of O'Neill's work for the next 40 years. His third wife was Lauren Bacall, whom he married in 1961. They divorced in 1969, partly due to his alcoholism. In 1972, he drove his car into the side of a mountain on a winding California road, requiring extensive facial reconstruction surgery. He overcame his addiction and became a public advocate for alcoholism awareness. He plays Thomas Heywood, Billy's beloved grandfather, the owner of the Twins who sets everything in motion by dying and leaving the team to a 12-year-old with absolute confidence that this is the right thing to do. Jason Robards is the only actor in film history to win consecutive Academy Awards for Best Supporting Actor for All the President's Men, 1976, playing Washington Post editor Ben Bradley, and for Julia, 1977, playing novelist Dashiell Hammett. He also won a Tony Award, a Primetime Emmy, and the Cannes Film Festival Award for Best Actor. His son Sam Robards, by Lauren Bacall, became an actor. His final film role was in Paul Thomas Anderson's Magnolia, 1999, playing a dying man. He was awarded the Kennedy Center Honors in 1999. He died of lung cancer on December 26, 2000, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, at the age of 78. Dennis Farina was born Donaldo Guglielmo Farina on February 29, 1944, in Chicago's Old Town neighborhood, a leap day baby who only celebrated a real birthday every 4 years. He was the youngest of 7 children of Joseph Farina, a Sicilian-born physician from Villalba, and his Italian-American wife. 3 years in the Army were followed by 18 years on the Chicago Police Department's burglary division, during which he earned a reputation for a particular approach to subduing suspects. He did not begin acting until he was 37, when filmmaker Michael Mann hired him as a police technical consultant on Thief, 1981, and then gave him a small on-screen role. He quit the police force 2 years before his pension to take the lead in Mann's NBC crime series Crime Story, 1986 to 1988. He plays George O'Farrell, the Twins' manager who gets fired by a 12-year-old in the film's first act, an insufferable bully who is also, the film carefully allows, probably right that this is an insane situation. After Little Big League, Dennis Farina worked steadily and with great pleasure in roles that let him be essentially himself. Get Shorty, 1995, Saving Private Ryan, 1998, Detective Joe Fontana on Law & Order, replacing Jerry Orbach's character for 2 seasons, 2004 to 2006, and Unsolved Mysteries as host. In 2008, he was arrested at Los Angeles International Airport for carrying a loaded .22 caliber pistol in his carry-on luggage. He claimed he had forgotten it was there. He received 2 years probation. His last recurring television role was in the HBO horse racing drama Luck, 2011 to 2012, which was cancelled after 3 horses died during filming. He died of a pulmonary embolism on July 22, 2013, in Scottsdale, Arizona, at the age of 69. He was buried at Mount Carmel Cemetery in Illinois. John Ashton is born John David Ashton on February 22, 1948, in Springfield, Massachusetts, and raised in Enfield, Connecticut. He attended Defiance College in Ohio before transferring to the University of Southern California, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in theater arts. After years of television work, Kojak, Columbo, Dallas, he appeared in the coming-of-age film Breaking Away, 1979, and landed the role that would define his public identity, Sergeant John Taggart, Eddie Murphy's perpetually exasperated, perpetually loyal partner in Beverly Hills Cop, 1984. The film grossed over $316 million and was the highest-grossing film of that year. He plays Mac McNally, the Twins' pitching coach, Billy's most important adult ally on the field, the one who takes the kid seriously when no one else will, and whose willingness to do so turns the entire team around. After Little Big League, John Ashton appeared in Gone Baby Gone, 2007, directed by Ben Affleck, and reprised Sergeant Taggart as a police chief in Beverly Hills Cop Axel F., which premiered on Netflix in July 2024. It was one of his final performances. He died on September 26, 2024, at the age of 76. He was survived by his wife of 24 years, Robin Hoy, 2 children, 3 stepchildren, and a grandson. Jonathan Silverman was born Jonathan Elihu Silverman on August 5, 1966, in Los Angeles, California. His father was a rabbi. His grandfather, Rabbi Morris Silverman, was one of the most prominent figures in conservative Judaism in 20th century America. He attended Beverly Hills High School, where his close friend and classmate was David Schwimmer, the future Ross from Friends. At 17, before graduating, he was cast in the road company of Brighton Beach Memoirs, the Neil Simon play that would follow him throughout his career, and performed it in 15 cities. He plays Jim Bowers, the Twins' relief pitcher and resident prankster, the one who solves Billy's math word problem that confounds the entire locker room, the one the film uses to show that Billy's baseball intelligence is real and not just charming. After Little Big League, Jonathan Silverman co-starred in Weekend at Bernie's, 1989, already released years before this film, making him the only cast member who arrived at Little Big League already famous, and its sequel, 1993, and starred in the NBC sitcom The Single Guy, 1995 to 1997. He has appeared in The Odd Couple 2, 1998, with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau, Death Becomes Her, 1992, and numerous television guest roles including Friends and Law and Order, SVU. He married Canadian actress Jennifer Finnegan in 2007, and they have a daughter, Ella Jack, born in 2017. He appeared alongside his wife in a 2024 episode of 911, and joined the cast of the CW's Sullivan's Crossing as a series regular in 2025. He is 59 years old as of March 2026. It is one of very few sports films that lets the kids' team lose the championship and presents this as the right ending. The season was not wasted, and the team got better. It's the kind of sports movie that trusts its audience to understand that losing well is still worth something, which is perhaps why the kids who loved it at 12 still love it now. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest Where Are They Now? Videos exploring your favorite casts from the past.